think that's everything. Yes. Okay. Now, hopefully this will fit in here. That might not. I don't know. Let's definitely remove that. Oh yeah, that should fit all right. Hello there. How's it going? So it's been a couple days since I've recorded an episode of this here game. I did do a little bit more inventory shelving work. It's illustrated by what you see on the left side of the screen there. I changed some of this up a little bit. I probably am going to remove this part here because I don't like it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area. The fact that these little trees are here kind of really screws it up. Yeah. I do like this though. So I think this looks nice. This is, so the bottom row here is going to be kind of the outside loot dumping area because we've got charcoal in these first three. And that first one, see how there's a monies thing on it? That's the one that once I get that one filled up, once I have 3 bins full, this one is going to be probably to sell to Jester or somebody, whoever wants to, some clan that wants to purchase let me get my, whoops. Yeah, it's charcoal. That's one of my money making things here. And I have a lot of charcoal right now. So we have honey and wax here. And then the rest of these are all theoretically for alchemy. I don't know if this is going to be enough storage room just for alchemy, and I do have some other crap kind of stuffed in here that doesn't really belong here. It's not really organized that well. These two are set up. This one is supposed to be water, but it's wood. This is what the alchemy section looks like right now. I don't know how long this is going to last because I think the bigger reagent distillers are bigger. And this, I don't know if this space is big enough for it. I can't talk for shit here. Did I have this pointed there? Yes, I did. So this is, you know, when I'm sitting here for reagents to, not reagents, what's the word? Extracts. When I'm sitting there waiting for extracts to cook, I can sit down and watch. I still need to work on this area, get this updated. I just threw a table over here for the hell of it for right now. I don't think there's anything else here that I did. Trying to think. I put this shelf here because I was just curious if it would work. It kind of looks like a podium. I'll at some point put stuff on there. Oh, that's another thing too. While I'm trying to figure out what I've changed in between episodes, I was looking at the at the time of recording, their Mainframe's Discord, they've been talking quite a bit, releasing quite a bit of details on the, oh shit, what is it called? Hold on a second. The feudal, the Lioness feudal system stuff. And the more I read about that, the more I just don't give a shit because it's PvP. I don't know how I feel about resources being only available in PvP areas. I mean, this is an MMO. I expect there to be some stuff kind of folded under having to do PvP. But I guess it depends on what those are used for. So, like, I'm used to World of Warcraft. I played that game for like 10, 11 years. The PvP there, the stuff that you got in PvP helped you PvP better. It didn't help you build new pieces or make better foods. Well, maybe it did, I don't know. But for the most part, it was like PvP gear, PvP weapons, that kind of stuff. If the... not materials, if the resources that are only in Lioness, the PvP zone, are used for common things like building, I'm not going to be thrilled with that. Because I do not plan on stepping foot in Lioness. I don't like PvPing. I don't plan on PvPing. I understand a lot of times it's completely empty and you could safely go in there, but the one time I tried, I'm going to get killed and it's going to piss me off. That's just how I work. Yeah, so I'm kind of mixed. I'm a mixed bag on this Lioness stuff. I'm hoping that the stuff that's only in there ends up getting sold by clans and not at ridiculous prices because, well, I have decent money right now, but this is the most gold I've had in the entirety of the game, and most of that was from selling those founders. Well, that's downstairs. Selling the founders decorative, what in the shit are they called? These things. Selling these. I basically just, they disappear off the market. I make some more, I put them back on the market. I've repeated that 2 or 3 times now. Anyway, yeah, if those resources end up on the market for an affordable price and then I can just kind of keep doing what I'm doing without having to go into Lioness, sweet. That would be amazing. And I'm sure that's what they expect it to be, but expectations and reality often don't meet, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think I changed any of this. I don't remember if I did all this on the last episode or what. I'm just kind of wandering around while I'm running my face so you can kind of look at whatever's here. I finally put this piece back that had been missing for a while, that I noticed was missing for my fancy little show-off video. Let's go ahead and gather this stuff. I wanted to take kind of a break from the building. That's kind of why I, in between episodes, did more of the inventory shelving setup, because I don't know, I get worried if I do one thing too much. I get worried that people are going to get bored and stop watching, so I'm trying to mix it up and do the super repetitive stuff in between episodes when it strikes me that I might be boring people to death. So anyway, I do want to try to do some crafting. Oh yeah, I put these up too because I'm gonna run out of honey if I don't, and I don't quite have an area set up for them yet. Well, I mean, a permanent area set up for them yet. This needs like a take all and a craft all. Like click, click, and I'm done. That would be nice. And I forgot to fill that one out. Especially for this, where it's like you need like 20 of them to have any kind of inventory, keep any kind of inventory in stock. I've been tempted to add another well or two, but I don't want to. I was gonna say I don't have room for it, but that's a lie too. I could put them, I could stick them somewhere. It kind of breaks the immersion when you have, you know, 5 wells sitting next to each other. In my last build I had 2, but they were kind of tucked around a corner and it was okay. I don't know, it worked. They looked like they belonged there. I haven't seen a spot here where it looks like multiple wells would actually belong where I put them. I am, as far as building goes, I'm more form over function. Meaning, I like it to look good, even though it might not be the convenient or the min-max or the easy way to do it. Oh shit, well, we're gonna have some beeswax. So yeah, I'd rather the build feel realistic and look realistic for immersion than be super convenient where like all of my things are in one spot and all the storage is right there, so all I have to do is run around a 5-foot area to do everything. I'd rather walk into something like this and do crafting than, you know, run onto my slab with all the benches and in proximity and, you know, that kind of thing. I like to build. So, let's get this stuff put away. One of the things I want to do is a little bit of cooking. We need to do some brewing. I did do a little bit of cooking in between episodes. I think raised a couple levels. Got a couple new recipes, but I looked at them and I don't know if it's anything I'll be able to make much of yet. I don't think I have a bin specifically for lime yet. This is all crafted carpentry stuff. Lime isn't necessarily carpentry. I mean, I've been putting it in here because I'm turning it into lime. I almost said lime mold. Lime mortar. I can take some down to the leatherworking area, because we will need some down there. Let's put this iron back. I really need to go get some more raw iron too. Raw iron. Leatherworking is downstairs. The other thing I want to do is get some more. I need to stock back up on my linen and linen string because that's what I've been using to make those tabards. All right, let's go see what the word is that my brain is melting on here. Tapestry. Okay, I skipped the first few words and it was in the first few words. Yeah, so you go in here. I think I was looking at, so let me collect these and I'll do a little bit of talking about this here leatherworking skill. So one of the things I did in between episodes is I just basically did multiple runs of just running out and grabbing anything that I know I'm actively using. And part of that was like, okay, I'll grab a knife and my bow and I'll go kill animals and pick plants. Or I'm going to grab the pickaxe and I'm going to go get, you know, whatever minerals, ores that I can find or whatever. Anyway, as I was doing some of the animal hunting, I was looking at this and like, man, I got a ton of rough animal hides. And these, but I have not been getting many of these. I'm assuming I need to find like more level 2 or 3, or maybe kill more deer. I think the stags will tend to give you animal hides, but at least around here, deer have been pretty hard to find more than like 1 or 2. So hunting them to build up stock of animal hides is just, it's just not an easy thing. So I was looking at this stuff and I forgot, this is something I knew but forgot, and I may have even talked about this early in this season 1 series. But the way that these are set up, so you basically start with a raw hide, and that's what uses the rough animal hides that I have a ton of. What happens if I... Okay. So you can make a bunch of rawhide. Next is inferior leather, which also uses rough animal hide. And you can also turn rawhide into inferior leather. But the key is boiled leather can be either made from the animal hides or the inferior leather. So you can upgrade, well, you can go straight to inferior leather, and then you can upgrade that to boiled leather. And then it looks like there's only one, oh, that uses boiled leather too. Okay. I haven't made any fine leather yet. So basically what you can kind of, there's an upgrade path basically to fine leather. So even if you just have a ton of this stuff, you could end up upgrading this to fine leather, which is cool. Because I'm like, what in the hell I'm going to do with all this stuff? Like, you can upgrade, or no, you can downgrade here. So if you have... what is it called? Is it hide? Hide. Yeah, you can turn to, oh, that upgrades to large animal hide. I guess I don't know what large animal hide is used for then. You can turn small animal hide into animal hide, large animal hide into chew animal hide. That's a downgrade to the animal hide. Or you can do the large animal hide into rough animal hide. I wonder if these large ones are just meant to be turned into either animal hide or rough animal hide. Or if once you get up farther, that large animal hide is actually another thing that will be used directly in here. I don't know. I haven't really gotten leatherworking that high yet this entire time I've been playing this game. So, let's see, because I wanted to start, now these are raw hide. No, these are tanned leathers. Got a bunch of inferior. And basically the reason I made more of this inferior is because I was going to start turning this into boiled. Because I didn't want to keep using this when I don't have much to make boiled leather when I can start upgrading some of the lower tier leathers. Anyway. So let's do this. Let's water and lime. I have to get more water. So I want to turn what I have here into boiled leather. Well, that's totally full. I got one extra. All right, well, you can go in here. And then fine leather uses boiled leather. So I think what I'll do just for now is let's make some more boiled leather. So we have more of that in stock, and then I can start turning the boiled leather into the fine leather. And then I can continue making inferior leather out of all this rough animal hide that I have. That's the plan, man. Okay. Let's check our water. Oh yeah, this mix of food that I have right now, roasted boar, springtime stew, and farmhouse cider, is actually pretty nice because it gets my stamina up to 184. It's been around like 150, 160 depending on what I've been eating, but with this mix it's pretty nice. So all of these should be full. This is all my extra water bins now. And then Need to start filling that up. Are we all... Did I fill these all up? Yeah, okay. So... let's see what we have with the brewing. So I was working on this a little bit because I made, in between episodes, I made a bunch of blueberry syrup and something else. But I was drinking the autumn heat, and then I switched to this farmhouse cider, which is kind of like a direct upgrade. It's 4.6, 130, 44 to 4.8, 140, 46. So that's just a straight upgrade from autumn heat. And then here, you're starting to get into something with different usage here, because that's got lower stamina but cold protection, a lot of health but about the same. So Meadow Song Ale is basically an upgrade of a Harvest Gold. And then you've got Blueberry Mead and Weak Mead, which are... Once you get to this one's going to be a good one to make a shitload of to skill up, but... Yeah, so I was making a bunch of this. That was why I needed to get... I knew I needed to get more honey going, specifically for this stuff. I think weak ale base. Weak ale base. Yep, I got some of this stuff that's cooked and done. Wish this stuff would stack more than 10. Like, come on. Come on now. What is this? I'm gonna have to make more of that. I think these are all empty. Yeah. I gotta get those machines going again. So if we want to make some Harvest Gold Ale... Have I made some of that before? I feel like I might already have some of this. Water, honey, yeast. I don't know if we have... Oh yeah, we got honey. Honey, honey, honey. Yeast. That's yeast. Let's make some of this. Go. I did notice too, when you're crafting, sometimes it'll just stop. Like it just like freezes up basically, and you just stand there and don't craft anymore. And whatever was being used for that specific craft, you lose. And I usually will step away, wait a second, step back and try it again. There was one point where that was like, it kept repeatedly happening. I'm like, what in the hell? I ended up restarting the game and it did appear to fix it. I've only hit the whole failure thing, so I don't know if they even know how to address the freezing issue, but the failure issue is why they're doing the daily server restarts. I've only run into that really, I think, once, where it was just like, fail, 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 and I'm like, whoa. I don't remember if that was recorded or not, but that instance, I just basically walked off, stopped the crafting, started again, and it was okay. But I mean, they have basically acknowledged that basically later in the evening, which is the longer the server is up, the more the failure rate becomes an issue, which is why they're doing daily reboots. So, and it's in the morning, so the later in the day you're doing it, the more likely you are to have higher failure rates than normal. But like I said, I've only run into that like once where it was super obvious that there was a failure bug. Because it was just blast and fail, like one after another. It was quick succession. Sync session, baby. Okay, we have a whole bunch of Harvest Gold Ale. And where did that... I didn't watch where we ended our experience bar here. Let's grab this and put you in here for one moment. I need a... Ooh, I could put do I have the wine thing? Sorry, I'm all over the place, but you should be used to that by now. Can I put the wine barrel thing out yet? Basic fermenter. Oh no, those are the things I have over there. Okay, so I don't have the wine. I think it'll show up here. Okay. Water. We need more water. Harvest 3. Oh, yeast. Like, what the hell am I so low on? I don't know if one open slot's gonna be enough to do this. Hey, raspberry mead. Okay. Oh, that's straight blueberries. I probably shouldn't have made as much blueberry syrup as I did, I guess. I think I did the same thing on verse 3. Used up all my blueberries to make blueberry syrup, thinking that the other stuff would use the syrup, and it didn't. Okay. So the next will be Meadow Song Ale. So we're gonna need some cloudy ale base for that. Weak ale base. I gotta get signs up on this. I still... this is another section that still needs to be finished. But I also still need to upgrade all of this whole building, besides the roof. Okay, let's get this stuff put away. Put the honey in here. Let's take this. Put our yeast back. Alright, so we need... Well, let's go put this stuff back put this stuff away first. I'm not even sure where... Oh, that's golden barley. Okay, that's harvest gold, I see. We see, I see. I like that these are different colors. That a lot of these are, the colors of them are so similar that it's hard to tell what's what. Like, well, these are slightly different color too. I don't know, maybe it's some of the earlier ingredients that do that. Yeah, so vegetable stew and basic stew I think are new. Hey, there's one that uses meat chunks. I could actually make a bunch of that. Ooh. What is this? Is that springtime stew? Yeah, we could make a bunch of that. Meat chunks, yellow onion, deer shank. I've been collecting pennybones. We need some yellow onion. Meat chunks. Which, it's funny that this entire bin was full of meat chunks at one point, and now it's like, it almost is like empty. And deer shank? Oops, wrong thing. Deer shank. I have a few of these enokis, but I think I could only make like maybe 4 of these. Deer shank meat. I'm gonna have to go deer hunting because I don't know how much. Yeah, I don't have much deer shank meat. What do we have? Deer carcass. We got 13. So can I butcher me some? Come on, get the table. What the hell is it going on? There we go. Butchered deer. See, this will give me rump meat. All I want to do was zoom, 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 and a boom, boom. Deer shank. Ah. I'm not sure how to feel about this new butchering thing with like the fact that I liked that before if you did a higher tier butcher on a deer carcass, you get a little of everything and then you could still learn, you know, you'd still be getting good experience, where right now if I need deer shank, that means I have to do this, which I'll get no experience for, as opposed to at least doing like well parted where I get just deer flank. Well, I guess we're gonna do that. Oh, I'm getting chunks too, huh? I guess what would be nice is if this number was somehow related to your skill. So if you had it mastered, maybe it doubles, so you get 4. Then I don't have to waste as many deer carcasses to make shank meat or something. I don't know. I got a lot of bones out of that too. Basic stew. Very easy. We got 283 experience. Ooh, yeah, that's just a sliver of experience on the bar. What? This is very easy, man. This is like having the ingredients mailed to you and you just have to follow the directions. Come on. It'll be less stamina regen, but it's more health regen and way more health. I'll probably eat up the springtime stew, but I'm definitely going to be switching to this basic stew with these 3. This uses a lot of mushrooms. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start looking for enoki soon so I can make some of this vegetable stew and level up the cooking. Okay, that's plenty of stews. Put this stuff back. This is what? Sweet. Sweet. And bones. And we will put this here. Small cider. That one's actually not too bad either. Autumn heat 130.44. Yeah, these are all kind of slightly similar things. Okay, put these bones away. What else can we... Oh, I wonder if we can make these. Let's try this. Let's give this another... swings now that we're at like one clover leaf. I just did my little Windows snippet to pin the recipe. Heavy top grain leather. What the hell did I do with that stuff? Do I... Oh, I put it there. That doesn't really go there. I don't know who put him there, but they're wrong. I put him there. Alright, let's do 10. That should be way more than I need. Iron sheets, bronze bars, charcoal. And a ton of charcoal. Got some iron sheets. It's 4 per, so that should be enough. Bronze bars. And we got some of those already. Alright, let's do this. Let's get our stomach full. Have some beer and some stew and some meats. We gotta go downstairs for this. Cooking tools. Here we go. Come on, just help me out here. Oh my god, that failed immediately. Well, this is our last... Oh, yes. We unlocked the... Oh, that didn't unlock what I thought it would unlock. Okay. I forgot there's like a whole... There's this cooking hearth in between what I have now and the big chimney cooking thing. Okay, so the big spit roast, that replaces this. So we basically got the things to replace both of these. So we are gonna need to do some more pinning here of recipes. What does this other one need? Oh, do these both use cooking tools? So I can only upgrade one of them right now. Well, let's do the cooking hearth. So we need limestone. Limestone, clay, copper, bronze sheets, a whole bunch of stuff. Limestone. Need 30 of these. Let's put this other stuff back. Leather goes downstairs. 4 bronze sheets. 4 copper ingots. 25 clay. The limestone, charcoal. I have to get more charcoal. And then it's 20 stone. Need 50 charcoal. I think that's everything. Yes. Okay. Now, hopefully this will fit in here. That might not. I don't know. Let's definitely remove that. Oh yeah, that should fit all right. Cool. Can we put our bucket thing back out? Our washing bin. We wash our hands in that. Where the hell is it? Right there. There. Plain barley porridge. Oh, it's shank stew. Mushroom and... Okay, all of these weren't on the other one. This one will be fairly easy to do. Black trumpets are easier to find. Chanterelle can be a pain in the ass to find. At least a lot of them. Bear rump. Well, it's gonna be a while before I can make any of that. If ever, because you can't solo bear anymore. At least maybe if you're like top geared up. I don't know. homely stew. Oh, I feel like that's probably a much better option than as far as using these enoki mushrooms. 'Cause that's 1 per. Oops. And you get stamina regen, 47 max stamina for 25 minutes. Yeah, that's homely stew is great. Great. But we're still gonna need to get our cooking up a couple more levels before I want to be making that stuff. Which I don't know if we have anything in here to really push that up much more. That is cooking. So maybe. This stuff is a pain in the ass to try to make because dandelions are hard to find. Rosemary isn't great. Strawberry syrup is going to be easy. I got a ton of strawberries. Fennel, not super easy to get both of these. And red currant is rough to find as well. Although there's quite a bit more rough currant, or yeah, whatever that plant is, those rose hips, is that what that is? Currant. Red currant. Oh, that's not even what I thought it was. Yeah, that stuff's hard to find too, so I was thinking it was these rose hips, but that's not what that's for. All right, so I still need to get some better lighting in here. You know what? Let's do that. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these lower iron chandeliers. Let's put some of the stuff away. What the hell did I do with the... Oh, there they are. Come on, go in there. Okay. Now, we want to make iron chandeliers. Whoops. Right? Or ornamental. We want ornamental. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's screenshot that. All right. Let's walk circles here and then do what I need to do. Wrought iron sheets. We're gonna need bars and studs. Studs are really the only thing I probably don't need to make more of. Right. Let's grab our wrought iron. How many sheets can I even make? Oh, 2 to 1. Okay, let's put some of these away so I can do an all and not worry about using everything up just to make sheets. I gotta go get more iron. Nope, not bars, sheets. 45 is still way more than I need for this specific task, but we will use them all regardless. Okay, now we need bars. Oh, those are the expensive ones. And it's 6 per, so I need 32 of them? Is that mathing right? $30. No. Yeah, 30. Well, this isn't even going to be enough. I'm going to have to turn the rest of this into bars, and then we're going to have to go get some more iron. I think we'll bookend the episode and run out and get some iron. Cause I'm fresh out. Alright, I'm gonna stop that because just in case I need one of them ingots for something random. Okay, now we need beeswax. Mind your own beeswax. See, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 will give us enough to make 5. Trying to remember to hit this more often to fill up all the different water bins all over the property. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to go upstairs. I'm still trying to get used to where everything is now. Okay, ornamental iron chandelier. 5. Sweet. Let's grab some wood, because I may need to make put up some beams in order to put these chandeliers where I want them. Not entirely sure what I'm gonna need, but probably something like this. Maybe a little of these. And while we're up here, let's put this other stuff away. So we have wrought iron studs, sheets, and bars. All right. So one of these needs to go right here. Ah. Okay. These other two need to go like up here. So how do I want to do this? Oh yeah. So much light. I probably don't need all of this. Let's get up in here. Let's just do that. Okay. And we kind of want to do the same thing over here, just so we know it's the same height. And I'm just going to use the same method of getting that height as I did over there. Wait, where was... Oh. Like what? Something doesn't seem right here. Are we looking here? Interesting, those are red. Or orangish red. Make sure that's centered well. Ah, look at that lighting. It's so good. Probably wouldn't hurt to put one here, but I don't know if it'll need to be higher, maybe? What do we have? 2 left. Yeah, so I was planning on putting one here in the same spot, basically, and then I want to put one right there. Make sure that's not popping through the floor. Nope. Cool. Alright, our kitchen is well lit now. I like it. Alright. Let's go get some iron. I think I'm gonna have to take one of these steel pickaxes. I'm trying to organize these better where I know these are the ones that have been used already. Hopefully I don't ever have to use these regular great swords. Oh, what is my great sword at right now? Almost a 16. Wow, that's... I haven't been doing much combat, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, we gotta... Oh, I still have... Oh, that's right. Let's see if we can stuff this one in here quick like. No shit, I just put my carpenter hammer away. Construction hammer. Where the hell is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Beeswax. And the wood. I can probably put the bow and arrows away. I'm not going to need that. Oh, let's put the construction hammer back away. Eat some foods. Oh, those must be just barely hanging on. What's going on here? There we go. 184 stamina. Now, we need to go... Let's go through the east. I kind of like that path. And go through our little outpost area. I haven't been there in a while. Oh, look who has windmills. I'm jealous. It's gonna be like weeks before I'm anywhere near that. Come on, get up. What? Am I stuck in here? This is my life now. I'm living in this hole. There we go. I don't remember what oh, I got some plants in here. Oh, wow. Okay, and I thought I came back and got all those gems. Apparently not. Okay, now for the fun part. Where I run for my life for about 3 minutes. I need to... Red grapes. I need to, work more on my weaponsmithing so I can make wrought iron stuff. Oh, no. No thanks. I'm gonna have to hope that I can keep trading Jester coal for some gold and some tools. Still following me? What the hell? Nope. Oh god. No, I don't want two of you. Don't even want one of you. I don't want that boar either. Or a level 5 gray bear. Nope. None of that. How are we doing? Alright, now if I can... I thought I saw something else. If I can carefully get through here... Oh, I still got a little ways. I still wonder what the deal is with those will-o-wisps. You're making butterflies. Yeah, see, you can't even barely do damage to those things. They got so much health. Oh no, this is not good. Ouch. Oh, Jesus Christ. What in the hell? I don't remember all of these. Running by all these undead ghost things. Okay, are we good? I think we're good. Almost over here. Wah. I was watching one of these back to look for something, and I kind of thought the game noise was pretty quiet. Is my voice like way louder than the game noise for you, or can you hear the way that you're watching this? Are you hearing the game clearly? All the game noises? Curious. Mining yield. Give me my sky blessing for the points in the group, the more mining. So this is steel. I think this is the first time I've actually used one of these steel pickaxes. We're almost to mining level 37. I don't even know, I don't think there's anything above steel. You can use steel at 30, so I wonder if they're going to end up having something that you can upgrade for level 40. Like mithril pickaxe. I know I didn't come here for granite, but whatever. Okay, well, it still takes forever with a steel pickaxe. So I'm gonna try my hardest not to pick any grains. No wheat. Don't pick any wheat. Fennel tea is on the list. Oh. I have a really hard time not picking that stuff up, but if I do that, then I end up coming home with a little bit of everything instead of a lot of one thing. Which is kind of why I like the little sessions of just like running out with a vague thing that I'm going after, knowing that I'm just gonna grab anything else that's gonna be useful. Like when I was talking about the whole like grab my skinning knife and go hunt stuff, but pick blueberries and strawberries and raspberries and oats and all that. I find that to be fun. I could do that 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row. Load up, run home, dump it at somewhere, go back out, do the same thing. $37. This definitely seems like it goes faster with a steel pickaxe. Yep, stuck on a tree. And some quicksilver. Some bloodstone. Trying to keep an eye out for bears. There's the repair shop. I think we have, was that granite over here I saw? Not seeing anything else over here. I think some of the iron may have been mined out already. Oh, look at Mr. Brown Bear. He was like blending in with those bushes. Sneaky bastard. Alright. See what we got over yonder. Oh, there's some iron there. Maybe it's just more spread out than it seems like it would be on the map, where I have the map marked. Uh-oh. We got company. Bamboo. Nope. I don't know if they're hunting or coming over here for ores. Either way, let's haul ass over here. We'll get over to the next section. We can go either in here or over here. Ooh, what was that one? Fluorite. Quicksilver. Onyx. Quartz. Got some pyrite. Durability's pretty decent on the old steel pickaxes. I guess as to be expected. Sorry, I had to blow my candle out. It was getting too strong in here. Got a lemongrass candle. Okay, we got a bear. Limestone. No thank you, bear. I think that's the one that was staring at me last time I was here. Staring me down like he wanted to eat me for dinner. This first. Let's let this stamina build up just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think there's more granite over there. Yeah, upper left, I can see it. Oh, there's some right there too. I didn't even notice that. I kinda wanna keep going after iron. I don't necessarily actually need the iron. I don't necessarily need the granite yet. Still have plenty of granite to build with. I mean, plenty as far as how much I've been going through. I don't have a whole lot, but I haven't been using a whole lot of it either, so. Okay, we got more iron here. What's that? Yeah, that's iron. I have some time off coming up in the holidays. At time of recording, it's like, what is it, December 4th. I basically have the second half of the month off. And I do kind of want to, it's like one of those mornings, I want to get my coffee, I want to come down here and head over to Lioness and see if we can get some of the stuff that's in there without being chased by rabid PvPers. We will see. There's wheat right there, and I want it. Oh, look at all this wheat! Oh, don't do it. We need space for the iron. Might need one more sand. We are starting to get full-ish. Actually, wait, we can do this. Okay, we got more straight that away. Need some food. Watching out for bears. I would like... Ooh, speaking of which, I would like to not get mauled. This always makes me think of that. I can't remember the name of the movie. Or the actor. The guy that's in Titanic. What's his name? And he's in a movie where he gets mauled by a bear. That. Anytime I think of bear maulings, I think of that movie. It's totally shit. What's this? Oh, that is iron. It looked kind of light. Some more over there. Let's see any to the left here. Oh, we're getting full here. Just trying to spot any other bear. Ooh boy, this is gonna be it right here. I'm trying to keep any of these gems that are tier 2 or higher, but yeah, because those are fair. Even the tier 2 are fairly rare. Rarely fair. Alright. So I'm going to call this episode here. I'm basically just going to take this back to our outpost, dump it off, come back here and do the same thing over again. Maybe a couple times. So thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're still enjoying these videos. I'm still thoroughly enjoying the game, and I plan on doing a lot more of it. So I will see you around. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.